have here? Just check. Alright, thank you for the raid, Talania. Talania's raid, OP. Thanks for the raid, Talania. Welcome to the stream. Um, hold on. Let me just turn off the sound from the next stream. The smell of napalm, fresh napalm. Great, kill bugs dead. Yep, thanks for coming onto the stream, people. Where you kill mother. Oh my god. So yeah, was watching Talania's stream, and it was a great stream. I enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, it was very unexpected. I didn't expect her to come up with a hot tub stream, but you know, I appreciate the concepts. So yeah, once again, thank you to for coming and thank you for the raid. This is mostly just chatting. Let me just check if the my YouTube is on because I'm streaming on YouTube as well. So let me just check to see if YouTube is operational. Okay. So yeah, how you guys all doing? If you are new to the channel, and I'm pretty sure you are basically, because you're just coming from telling this channel, you just please give a follow if you're interested in the content that I'm bringing out, and leave a notification to see when I'm next streaming. I'm pretty much a variety streamer. Yes, yes, admin. That is the 60-minute program. I put it in like the day. Yeah, I put it like the day you gave it to me basically after work. But yeah, Talania's hot tub stream was a good stream to watch coming from work after a long tiring day. You know. Appreciate putting in the work so she can, get the funds needed to go to Jamaica. I'm also planning on coming to Jamaica for the forever summer vacation with the Valkyries. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I already got my plane tickets. Already got my plane ticket ready, so the next thing is, get some expenses and so out of the way. And I'm pretty much gonna be there for 2 weeks because when a Jamaican is in America and when I go to Jamaica, they have to do at least 2 weeks. Even though 2 weeks is not enough. To be honest, I need like a month or two. But my workplace ain't gonna allow me for a 2 month 2 months off. Cause that's ridiculous. They might as well fire me if that's the case. But in a couple years time, hopefully when when things work in my favor and I accumulate a lot of money, then yeah, then I will afford to take like 2 month vacations in Jamaica. Um, so yeah, a lot of things to talk about. So if you like Talania stream, then you're gonna be looking forward to watching the Valkyries hot tub stream that'll be coming this Saturday and Sunday. So be sure to so be sure to be there. You can check on Empress underscore Nash channel and be sure to give her a follow if you haven't followed her yet. So that you'll be checking on her next stream, especially the the Valkyrie hot tub stream that they coming in Saturday and Sunday. Um, where is that link? Admin, can you please put up Empress Dance Twitch link so they can go and follow? I'll be right back. Hold on. There you go. Alright, I'm back. Who is here? Okay, hold on a moment. I don't think he's near his computer, so I'll just put him in. Hold on. Cut. So yeah, that's the link to Empress Now's channel, so you can go ahead and leave her a follow. I set up notifications so you'll be alerted to when she streams and when she does the Valkyries of Arcadia hot tub stream. So as I said, don't be sorry. This guy, just be sure to be there. This guy. I didn't really want to play games that much today, but hold on, my audio it doesn't seem to be in sync because the music that I'm hearing seems out of sync on my end compared to what I'm hearing myself on the stream. Hold on. Let me fix that. So well, let me just introduce myself. Yes, it is I, the Black Dragon of Arcadia, also known as Rashawn. I am currently residing in Maryland, but I was born and raised in Jamaica. This part? Oh, I was born St. Catherine, Spanish Town. I was born in Spanish Town Hospital. Yes, that old ass Spanish Town Hospital. So it's like I don't know if they have renovated yet. I don't think they have renovated that hospital for decades now. To be honest with you, still looks the same as where I came out of that hospital when I was born. Still looks the same. And the last time I've been to Jamaica was December 2019. Of course, this was like that was like a month or so before I got introduced to the Valkyries of Arcadia. So, although I would have to blame T on that one because she could have told me this while I was in Jamaica, then I would have been introduced to some of you guys while I was in Jamaica because I was there for like was I there for 1 week or was it 2 weeks? Yeah, I was there for 2 weeks. She couldn't maybe it just slipped the mind because she was busy doing other stuff. I'm pretty sure that other stuff was related to the Valkyrie live streaming. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like I'm making up for the time. To be honest, it's been 2 years since I have been to Jamaica in the summer. All right, 2 years? Yeah, 2 years because when I was in Jamaica in 2018, I was only there for like 3 or 4 days because I was there to bury my grandpa. Well, see my grandfather buried at that time. So that was in June 2018. So that wasn't really like a nice vacation time. That was just funeral time. So, so practically, this is actually the first time I'm taking a vacation in Jamaica in the summertime, basically. So that 2018 doesn't really count because that was funeral. That was just family business and stuff. Nothing that says, "Oh, I was there to just enjoy myself." Nope. That was a sad time. So this will be the first time I'll be going to Jamaica in the summer. Because before it was just Christmas. And of course, I was not gonna miss Christmas and miss that Christmas feast. Okay? But yeah. Basically looking forward to meeting you all. I got a lot of work to do before coming down there. Oh, before I even try to play Monsanto while talking to you guys, I might as well just get this thing over it. Because, normally when I stream, I usually just stream, especially in a Just Chat stream, while I talk to you guys. I basically just do some stuff that I normally do when I get home, which is, do some daily missions on some of the games I normally play. But yeah, more about me. More about me. I pretty much spent most of my childhood to near adulthood in Jamaica before coming to America. So, I'm not so that way I wasn't really easily influenced by American culture compared to the ones that came to this country when they're in primary school, high school, where they have to go to high school all over again and relearn all the shit all over again. To the point that when they come back, they be like their accent change, the way they talk changes. Yeah. But if you caught me talking American, that's just me just um talking to people in a language that they understand because I'm very flexible when it comes to communication. But the way I'm talking now, that's how I normally talk. That's how I normally talk. I'm not speaking American, I'm speaking standard English. Rank 2v2 with hell no. Friendly 2v2 games, much better. Even though friendly 2v2s ain't even that better really, because it can get real toxic real quick. So let me just get over it with these daily missions and then I can just get out. I should just use them. But yeah, as I said before, um, if some of you are new here, you can be sure to leave a follow. It'd be much appreciated. So you can check out next streaming. Are you covering? Oh my goodness gracious, why these people always try to run? There we go. Crap. Now I just don't. I normally play Brawlhalla on daily, but but I don't really play it as much anymore because we're getting 40 online. Oh yes, Fuji. Well, I'm out. Yeah, bro, it's a fun game, but it's just that because it can be very more toxic than Smash itself. Mainly because I guess maybe because I guess they allow taunting online or something. I know taunting is basically a Bible strategy, but some of these people use it for literally no reason other than to be dickheads online. It doesn't really bother me, but it's just that it just seems very hilarious when people do such things. Of course, I'm not really trying because the mission says play 2v2 games. It didn't say win. So. If it says win, that would be a different story. What? Where you going? Get out of here. Thank you. Don't know why you're trying. Oh, never mind. Go away. Darn it. I was trying to do a combo, but that's fine. You know I completely dodged that, but that's fine.
No.
Where do you think this is?
Um,
Move. Out of here.
why the fuck is it?
Oh my goodness, just 3 more games to go. These matches are way too long.
Yeah, I said. I said. I
So the PC version of Brawlhalla has clans, right? And I swear, I see some people with the worst, some of the weirdest clan names. I don't get it. Stop that crap. Okay, so basically they know each other because they're trying to fight together. What is he doing? Okay. Out of here. These people play way too much. Wait, you had 1 life left? What the heck? What happened? What happened last time? Oh, wait. The one thing I hate about this game is the camera because these people play too much. Oh, I drew the wrong way. I can't. This guy's playing too much. These guys play too much. And of course, occasionally you have to try us that be trying too hard to win for whatever reason, because I guess they're compensating for something. Like, I don't really care about. Okay, fine. If you want to win, that's fine. But there has to be a reason why you're playing like it on casual, right? If you're in rank, that's fine. Bust your fingers and do whatever to win in rank. But when you're doing it in casual, it makes you wonder if you're either depressed, you're pussy deprived, or something. I don't know. There must be there's something wrong with you today. Yeah, there's something very wrong with you today for going this hard for no reason. Watching. Bye. Bye. I didn't realize that guy was behind me. Oh, good. Is this guy really spamming? Why are you trying so hard? Oh wait, if we take him out, then it'd be good. There we go, we take him out. There we go. Since he wants to try bully people, we can just bully him. Cause that's what he came for, that's why he's trying so hard. Let's just bully him, like, there's no reason for you to have that. Yeah, let's bully him. Let's bully him. Come on, let's bully him. Yeah, let's bully him. And he called himself Daddy R666. Well, I don't know which woman is calling him Daddy. It must be his mom. Must be. Because he's trying way too hard for no reason. How many games do I need? One more? So I can get out of this hellhole? What? I keep pressing the wrong button. Keep pressing the wrong button. You have to see it, man. My joystick is kinda, drifting right now. So it's like certain moves I wanna do, it's not working. Certain moves I wanna do is not working. So it's not like I can't really play as hard as I normally do. Yeah. It's not like I can play hard as I normally do. Okay, there we go. We don't have to do that right now. Got my 5 missions. Can I normally do it to just get points and in-game currency. So win or lose is not really much of a big deal for me because there's always gonna be trolls, assholes, and tryhards basically in all multiplayer games. So I don't really have a particular reaction when you do that stuff. I just usually sit back and laugh because they don't seem to realize that they're making complete fool of themselves when they act like this on casual. In rank, that's understandable, but in casual, it just makes you look foolish. Oh, so that's her last name? Okay. Now we can just go ahead and play. Now I can just go ahead and play some relaxing Monster Hunter. Feel free to ask any questions and such. I'm a very open-minded person. All right, we just shoot the shit here. Let's see, do I have any missions I need to finish? I need to complete? Just for completion its sake? That is a lot of missions. I am not doing that. ATC bank quest already. There's some quests that I have to... Okay, so I have this to do to finish the star quest, the 6-star quest. And that's for the 5-star. Oh, it's those things. Yeah, I'll do the boring quest later. Whirlwind Prestige. Yeah, I can do this. No big deal. I'm gonna use Empress, one of Empress Now's favorite weapons, which is the Charge Blade. Uh, I definitely need to upgrade this. Damn, I need money. Shit. I totally forgot that I was nearly out of money. Now I gotta sell some shit. God damn it. Damn, damn, damn. I might need to do. I might have to do another an ore run. But I think this should be enough. That should be enough to fully upgrade the thing. I can go on a money run later. Wait, hold up. Trying to get the boring part out of the way. I have Hellfire. Fudge. So I have to get Handicraft. Okay, so to get Handicraft, I would have to get Kashoadora on. That should be simple enough, but damn. But that would mean I have to get another Magnum if I want to get 2 or 3 of those things. Alright, that's fine. Let me change the layered armor because I'm tired of seeing this. Here. We're in the stage. And it's nighttime. Oh, two of them already here. Interesting. Can you come over this side, please? Or not? Alright, you can just stay in the same area. Okay, that's fine. Why do you do that? Why do Hey Robin, thanks for coming to the show. I thought you were there already. Okay. Oh, thanks for coming to the stream. I'm just trying, I'm just playing something today, so you know, so I'm just multitasking. And it's not about talking to the people here. So you know, feel free to ask any questions and whatnot. Oh man, we can. Trying to keep. I'm pretty much just trying to keep my health better. Yeah, I'm pretty much getting my logic here. It would be so much easier. It'd be so much easier if I use my longsword, but I don't want to do the easy way out. How do you do that? Yeah, they will mess up the entire combo if you're not ready. Yeah, probably better if I use a longsword or sword and shield. So that I wouldn't have any problems. Like, look at this, yes. trying to this not to use it. So, not because longsword is the easy weapon, it's just that I have mastered longsword level 1. So I want to do something different. Ay, ay, ay. I swear, you two can't. I swear, you two can't stay still the stadium. I swear to God. And if I have not mentioned before, I am basically streaming to raise funds for some expenses for the Jamaica trip. Basically, I just need $350. So far I've accumulated $29. So I need like 320 more basically. It's not really needed really, but it'd be much appreciated. It would help a lot. Oh crap. Oh my god. No, it's pretty much all about timing. I know it's all about timing when it comes to when it comes to charge rate. I could never seem to get it down really. Charge base usually my worst weapon. Yeah, you stay right there and calm down. Who do you think this is? You keep just spamming charge all over the place. I swear, your AI is so hard. Yo, make it show what's going on. Thanks you. Well, appreciate you coming by. You enjoyed tonight on your stream? Well, it seems like you enjoy it because otherwise you wouldn't be doing that challenge that you did. Alright. What that cost me? Where are you jumping at, my friend? I swear to God, it's gonna make my thing run out. You know, he has hit me already. Thank you. serious right now. Yeah, the raid went through well. So thank you for the raid once again, telling you. That was a great stream. Oh my god, that hitbox is so flipping annoying. When was the last time you got tired? Watch this gonna dash again. Oh, now he's tired. Nope, not tired enough. Nope, he's not tired enough. Thank you for the monster. He ain't come over here. Boop! Like an idiot. Oh, miss. Trying to do the move, but it's not working. What's this? No, it's not that. No, it's not that. What was that move again? Oh my goodness gracious.
No, I'm not. Max, no, you got what?
Only stayed for a chance. I was watching promo, but I just got in. Of course you did. Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, yeah, we're just gonna go with that, yeah. We are going to go with that, nigga. Don't worry about it. Story time. You know, I keep forgetting to put more points on that shit, more points requirement on that shit. Because with the way this is going, I might end up running out of stories before August comes. Hmm. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'm gonna explain some of my stories that I've told before. I'm gonna explain it in great detail. Alright? This is for you, Megatron. This is for you. Alright? So, just like how I talked about my next door neighbor from the gated community that I was in, and I explained how that went down and shit in good detail. I'm gonna explain the second one, basically. Alright? Which was my childhood friend. Alright? Because, the universe, the heavens, blessed me with two sets of cheeks in one month. So I already told you the first one, and I told you the second one, which is my childhood friend. But let me just give you some backstory. So, the childhood friend. I'm just gonna call her M. For the respect of her privacy and whatever. So I'm not gonna use any name. Just like how I didn't use the other person's name. Actual name. So just gonna call her M. So Ella and I have known each other since kindergarten. I think that's the time we met in kindergarten. I don't know if Empress Nala may know this kindergarten. It's called Gem Glows Kindergarten. Empress Nala, if you're there, do you know the kindergarten called Gem Glows Kindergarten? Gem Glows Kindergarten. I will continue anyways. So that's where I met her. Right? And I think we end up being good friends. And one time when both of our parents was picking us up and they saw us, chatting it up and all that shit. They also were chatting up, and became good friends, so in the end of the day, her parents knew my parents, so we were pretty close. So we would consider them as family friends at that point. And at times, whenever I want to go over her house, I would sometimes go over her house. And her house is 2-story, 3-story house. They practically live there. They actually own that house. They still have that house. They have it involved for the house. So and they sometimes rent the house. As of right now, we're currently still renting a house. But then the states right now, her daughter is still in Jamaica. She might be still in Jamaica. She may be back to the house. So she went back to Jamaica to do she would go over her house, you know, and play and whatever. There was one time, and this is when we were little. I think I was at primary school about that time. I think I was in the first grade at that time, or whatever. I went to her house, and we were playing house. Mm, in a way, in a way. It was more like a little touch, anyways. But that was back then. All right. Of course, I didn't see her again after that fateful day. I didn't really get to see her again because I had to transition from. I think the meeting and going to her house and seeing her and stuff stopped when I went to Mandeville in the second grade. When I went to second grade, and so when I came back from Mandeville, I didn't really see much of her again because I basically spent my time sinking to private school, and then I moved up from the bigger city. And I went to the fourth grade. Yeah, in the fifth grade, I ended up meeting her again because I started to remember where they used to work. So I went to there, ended up seeing her, and yeah. But I think that was basically one time. After that, because I had to go, I had to go home. I was on a strict curfew, so I didn't stay long. And then, I didn't see her until fate has crossed our paths again, where I ended up meeting her in grade 7. I think it was when I first came to the school, and it was pretty much orientation, and I saw them, I saw her parents again. I didn't see her, I only saw her parents. But then I ended up seeing her during lunchtime and break time. But they acted like as if she didn't remember me. And that kept going on until grade 9, when she started to remember me. Because, her mom said she hit her head and she had amnesia. So she couldn't remember at the time. It's just that grade 9 she started remembering now. So I guess she's seen me multiple times, kind of start, start remembering everything. And of course, when I was in grade 10, I shot my shot. Right? But she wasn't interested. Only see me as a friend. Fine, that's cool. Girl. No problem. I go my business. Right? Amnesia, yeah. Yep. But it all worked to the end because she didn't remember me. Because I came to the place where her parents worked. They worked at the store, and every time when school dismissed, she always goes there and stayed there until her parents close shop. Sometimes she would go home by herself. Sometimes she would go home by herself, but most times she would stay until her parents close shop. She's an only child. As of right now, up to now, she's still an only child. As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't have any brothers and sisters. She has lots of cousins, but she don't have a brother, so she's an only child. But anyways, so yeah. So as I said again, I shoot my shot. She wasn't really that interested because she's been a friend, blah blah blah. Okay, I just let it rock. And whatnot. Still, I had a great friendship. Our friendship was still going strong and shit. Because I was good to see her in high school. I was good to see her in high school for most of grade 10 and grade 11. Pretty much had a good time or whatever. I remember. So anytime when we come from school, we always stayed talking to her at the shop. I remember chatting it up, and we'd be looking up online to look up some of the jokes and shit. It was very fun. And now, of course, I get in trouble. I did get in trouble a couple of times with my father and so because I end up coming home late most times. And I have to come up with a good excuse every time when I pass curfew. Eventually, they had to like extend my curfew anyways, but then I end up not abiding by those curfews a couple times. And again, my son tried to come with some serious excuses. It was crazy. Yeah, I was still a bit of a troublemaker. Still a bit of a troublemaker. But anyways, yes, Alpha of Alphas, yeah. Okay. As I said, look here. You might as well call yourself Alpha of Alphas if the heavens are gracious enough to let two girls come at your lap and you don't do anything. You just mind your business. But anyways, let me continue. So yeah. So we both graduated grade 11. We were both at the prom. We were at the graduation ball. Of course, someone I was gonna ask her for it, but someone basically was fast enough. I guess you see that's just fast enough because it was someone from her class that asked her out. But this is what made me wish that I if this is what made me wish that I end up in her class instead of the class that I was at in grade 9. Cause Because if I was in her class in the first place, I would have had more of an influence, you know? So, of course, I wasn't fast enough. I was gonna ask out the same day. The same day. But when I went to the same day, try to get someone else because someone, as soon as school starts, someone will ask out. So, no, that's fine. Ask out for the graduation ball. That's fine. Cool. She's very short though. She was very short. I think she was like 4 feet, 4 feet 9 or something. But yeah, she was fun size, same build. Slim build, fat ass. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be more faster. Yeah, but the graduation ball was nice because she took pictures of me and my date and answered them and all that shit. So, of course, I had my chance to dance with her, I think. So, it wasn't really that bad. It wasn't really that bad. It was a great time, anyways. So, we graduated. She went to sixth form, as I explained before, Mega Show. If you want to go into college like University of the West Indies in Kingston, you have to go into sixth form and do the CAPE, CXC CAPE, the advanced version of CXC exam, for you to, be qualified to get into those type of universities. So she went to sixth form. I graduated and went to UTech. Alright? Now, my mind told me to go to sixth form. My mind told me no, but I was like, should I really want to go to sixth form? To be honest, I think I would have benefited more if I stayed at sixth form with my friends. Because they were asking for me. I think I would have gained more of an influence because I think it was grade 11. I was starting to gain more popularity and shit. By my own volition, I didn't have to put myself out there, be loud and obnoxious like some of these boys to be like so popular. I gained popularity through my own power. Because by the time I grade 11, I already had a presence, a strong presence around people, so a strong influence on people. So if I was in sixth form, I would have been a prefect. They would have made me prefect. That's what some of them said to me. I would have been a prefect if I was in sixth form with them. And to be honest, when I went to visit them and I see how they were having fun and in sixth form, even though the work was stressing, I said, damn, should have been six from them and being six from her. But it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter. Because I still, 'cause even when I was going to college, I still had time to visit her when she's at the shop, so it wasn't a big deal. One day, the same month, no, one day, the month where, I end up getting cheeky with it with my next door neighbor. And I thought things was going swell. Then, then I start talking to her, start talking to Elle. Start talking to her, texting her on WhatsApp one night. But I was on my way to my best friend Kevin's in the same gated community, because he, at that time, that's when he started teaching me taekwondo, because he's the one that first introduced me to taekwondo. Because he was doing taekwondo, I saw him, I caught him doing his little training session, and I was like, "Can you teach me that? Can I teach you?" So I went there to do one of them a night, a 2-hour session, sparring session, you know, 2-hour sparring session and shit. Guys, I'm a fast learning, so I was very fast learning, so I picked up what he taught me on the sit because I was focused on all the shit. So anyways, so because I'm a guy that tend to look what people are doing and analyze and then try and copy from there. So I retain a lot of information. So yeah. So I was on my way there. I was texting her while I was on my way there. And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And whatever. She said, "Hey, what's up?" Nothing much I'm doing. Yeah. Very good, Then how was her day and all that shit, whatever shit. And she said, "How was her night going so far?" And then all of a sudden, she sent me a picture. She sent me a picture of her ass. She took a picture of her showing her ass with panties on, and so, if I recall correctly, it was white with polka dots, red polka dots. White with red polka dots, if I remember correctly. Right? And I was like, I had to stop for a second because I almost tripped because I was walking while she was texting. I almost tripped. I was like, whoa. What's this all of a sudden? And I was like to myself, "Sorry, Kevin, you would have to wait." I said to myself, "Sorry, Kevin, you truly might have to wait a little bit. I need to see what the heck is going on." So I went to say, "What the heck was that about?" And I was like, "Nothing." "What, did you like what you see?" And I was like, "Yeah, I said, yeah, I definitely like what I see. That's a very nice ass." That's what I said. While I'm still trying to process what the heck is going on, I had to roll that. I said, "Yeah, that's a very nice ass. Yeah, it's really good." Then she said, "Oh, hold on." Crap. Then she said, I want to show you something else." Okay, we were still talking, so but and then she said, "I want to show you something else." But she said, "I don't know if I should because you're a virgin." I was like, "Virgin or not, I've seen there's nothing that you can show me, but it's not going to make me go whatever." Then she was I waited a little moment. Then she showed me 3 pictures of her kitty in 3 different angles, basically. And I was like, my eyes were wide open. I was like, "Did she really do this? My good friend? I've been know for so long. Did she really do this?" And I was like, of course, I kind of went to do some of the flirting, complimented her walls, and it's like eventually we just say good night, and it was already like 1 hour has passed before I went, and I was already at Kevin's door talking up. I forgot to just knock on his door and be like, okay, time for train now. It was like, Roshan, why are you so flustered? I was like, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. Nothing. It's nothing at all. I'm just feeling cold. No, I'm just feeling a little bit cold. And he's like, it's summer. It's barely, it's warm in here. It's warm here. It's a warm night. How could you be cold? I'm experiencing hypothermia. Okay, let's just get with the train, okay? Going to train. Next day, I try to get to the bottom of it. Of course, when I asked her why she sent me the picture on Tinder, I was like, what's going on? And she said, because I wanted to show you, it's not that complicated. Stop making it complicated. Okay, so basically, she's not giving me a straight answer. She just dodged it. She just practically just dodged the question. Alright, because I need the explanation. So of course, she asked if I ever dream about her. I never thought of that. So you know what? I had to be slick and I lied. She and I dream about her. Right? And she said, explain the dream. And I said, I am a good, you see, I got a distinction in English language, okay? Because I'm good with comprehension, communication, and storytelling. And keep in mind, storytelling was part of the exam, part of the 60 exam. So I had to make a riveting story. So I'm good at making stories. Alright? Now, trust me, as I am right now, I'm very honest. So I'm not gonna go and try to make some stories and lie. I'm gonna be very honest with you people. Back then, this was a situation where I had to lie basically because I didn't want that opportunity to slip up. Because I said to myself, I wonder how much further this can develop. So I had to run it. So when she said explain, I had to explain in great detail of how I dream of having sex with her basically, okay? And she was, she liked the dream. She was practically turned on. I asked her if she had a dream before, and she said yes, she had a dream with me twice last year. And I was like, oh really now? That's really interesting. And of course, she explained to me in great detail and all that shit. So then I was over her house and stuff and whatnot. All the sex talking with her, and I was like, So the same night, I tried to shoot my shot again, basically. No, I didn't shoot my shot. I was like, how do you feel about me per se? Because whatever. And she said that she likes me, but one thing is in the way. One, she's in a relationship. Two, she would love to be in a relationship with me, but at the same time, she is also cautious about it because she don't want something to happen and then we don't talk to each other again. Because you see, the thing is, in Jamaica, there's a reason why. Like there's a reason why some people don't want to be in a relationship with you. One of the reasons is like they don't mind being like some of them don't really that you know them for a long time don't really mind being with you. But the problem is that they are afraid. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the excuse. I could say it's as an excuse. That's a poor excuse. Not really a poor excuse when you think about it. But they will say that well, as much as I like that, but what if? But I don't want it to be a situation where something happens and then we end up breaking up and then we end up not talking to each other. All right, not talking to each other. So they don't want that. So rather they stay as friends. Anyways, that's pretty much the excuse. That's one of the excuses. I'm like, I never hear that type of excuse in America. Usually they just said I like you as a friend, and they just leave it at that. They don't want to. They don't say shit like I don't want it to be where we're in a relationship and then we break up and then we don't talk to each other again. Like something happens and we don't talk to each other again because we miss blah blah. That's usually one of the excuses. So I would just but I'm like I'm not the type of person to but of course I'm the type of person to mess up where okay we end up breaking up and blah blah but whatever I just took that. So when she said that to me, I was like, oh, she said, so she basically said that, and then it's like, so she said, so for now, we just be friends with benefits. That's the first time I heard that concept, friends with benefits. Right? She's the first one that told me that concept. Alright? Even though she's the second female that I'm at a sexual encounter with. The first one didn't think of it as a friends with. First one didn't say friends with benefits. She just said, take off your clothes. That's pretty much it. Or try to be sneaky about it. Not sneaky about it, or try to be subtle about it and expect me to read between the lines. And whatever. Or show her body language or whatever. You know? That's how she was. But Elle was very direct. She said she wants to be friends with benefits, and I said, okay, so let's roll it. So, after some sex talking and her masturbating on the phone with ice cubes and all and sitting there, she wanted me to come over to her house. Okay, so I came over to her house. When I went there by taxi. Of course, she told me to wait before we go into the house because she wasn't there yet. And when I came up on the bus at the area where she now lives, so I stayed at the roadside. Then a bus came, and she came out of it. She was in her cute ponytail, and a long sleeve purple blouse and black tights. No, black leggings. What do they call it again? Jeggings? Black jeggings? I always call it jeggings. And she said hi and whatever. She said she was at her friend's house, so she was at her female friend's house for a bit. So she escorted me to her house. Alright? Now, went there. She asked me if I wanted something to eat. And I said no, I wasn't hungry. She did give me something to drink. And we ended up watching a show. We were watching some shows. We want to watch some she likes horror shows. So we watch some horror shows. When I was watching it, she asked me if she can lean up on me. And I was like, sure, so she leaned up on me. Things were going good. We were talking, making jokes, yada yada. We were watching the show, talking about what was going on in the show and blah 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 blah. Then she asked me if she could lay down on my lap, right? I said sure, she lays down on my lap, right? And me, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I decided, I don't know what's wrong with me. The first thing that came to my mind, and I was going to say something that's true, it's just like, I could massage your tummy and blah blah blah. Although it's just me, actually I just want to play with her tummy. I just said sure. She lift up her blouse a little bit. And I was like just massaging my tummy while we were watching the show. Trying to figure out what was the next move. Because my dumbass was trying to be cautious about it when I could just go for it. Um, so yeah, later on it was already dark. It was already Prince of Elizabeth. Yeah, yeah. It was already getting dark. Then her phone was ringing. So it was basically her father saying that he was about to close shop soon and he'll be on his way. I said no. Alright. Then she went back. I think yeah, she had to leave from the sofa because I think it was a house phone that time. And she went back to lying down on my lap and so. And of course, before I even say something, she grabbed my hand, and there was a brief pause for a moment. There's a brief pause, and I'm like, what? And then she basically put her hand inside her jacket. So basically, when I put it there, I already got a handful of fat puss already in my hand. So basically, she made the move before I even get to. I was like, fine, I just had to roll it, end up pursing it and massaging it with my finger and all that shit. If I recall correctly, it was this same hand. It was this very hand. This hand, the right hand. Long story short, we end up getting it on basically. Of course, when we first did and whatever, when I was cursing or whatever, she was already starting pulling off her tights, and I basically helped her and she turned around, and so, and instinctively, when she started turning around and basically opened her legs like that too, I basically instantly just went down there instinctively. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just went down. Ah yeah, bit of foreplay, bit of second base, whatever. So in a way, it was basically more of a quickie, but it's not really a quickie because I think we were going on for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I think. 30 minutes or so? 30 minutes. After we finished up, I was just getting ready to go. I was getting ready to go. She gave me a nice warm big hug, and I was already on my way. Because I had to hurry up because I didn't want her father to pass me or anything, so I had to hurry up and get to the next bus home. Where's my charger? My phone is about to die. But that was the first time I did with her. I think months after, a month or so after, she went abroad. She went abroad. But then the following year, she came home. She came back home in Jamaica. And of course, we kept in contact prior to that. She was already going on dates and blah blah blah, everything, whatever. And of course, I went over her house. No, But I think I went there during the daytime, and then we ended up like talking, and then we ended up walking to one of our people's place that was nearby to talk and whatever. One of our family friends that we and we got food over there. But you know, Jamaicans, most Jamaicans are very hospitable. Like sometimes when you're over their house, if you're with a family friend or so, if you know a friend who has a family friend and you went over their house, go to their house, you're most likely gonna get food. Like they're very hospitable. So we had good food. Then went back to the house. We were watching some cartoon. I can't remember the cartoon that we were watching. I can't remember. That's very like. So sitting there watching cartoon. Then I saw a text. Then I got a text. The text was from her. I was like, why is she texting me when she's over there? And she was like, so the text says, like, are you gonna come? Are you gonna come eat me or not? That's what she said in that text. Are you gonna come eat me or not? And I was like, oh, okay. Then basically went again. That time I was already more improved on that area that she wanted me and that thing that she wanted me to eat in the puss basically. So I was already that time I was already more improved. Alright? Because prior to that when she left, prior to that I was already doing it with I did it with the quote unquote lesbian chick that I met in the same community, same gay community. Alright? Megatron, stop the foolishness. I don't necessarily. Okay, point is I don't. The point is I don't necessarily like sushi. I've tasted sushi before. I don't really like it. I think there's one particular sushi that I actually like because of the flavor and the sauce, but I can't remember what type of sushi that was. But I don't technically like sushi that much. Okay, so stop it. Behave yourself. Behave. So yeah. So because of that, my encounter with the lesbian who wanted to experience it for the first time, it was more like practice for me because the first time I did it, it wasn't that very good. I mean, it was good, but it needed more improvement. So when the lesbian came into my lap for a favor for to experience it, over time, because I think I did it with that lesbian like 3-4 times because she kept asking me. Until she eventually moved out. So I was already improved on that topic. Improved. Alright. So we inside. So she enjoyed it much. She said it was way better. Way much better. Then we went to the next base and we were getting it on for like an hour. Yeah. Of course, it was late. Game very late. And usually reach like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, it'll be very hard to get a taxi. So I had to get home. She escorted me downstairs and whatever. And stayed outside until I got myself a taxi. Whatever. So I got myself a taxi and whatever. Went home. Of course, that was the last time I ever did that thing. So, I mean, there was a time when she wanted me to come to my house right after church. So I went to church, went to her church. But that never happened because her friends, her church friends, was gonna drop her off. And there was only space for one more, meaning her, so it never happened. After that, things were. Well, I'm not really going into detail with that, but the reason why we're not talking to each other no more was because on that same very year, I end up messing up because I end up breaking the one rule when it comes to friendship benefits, which is never getting your feelings. Of course, even though I was 19, I wasn't really sexually mature, if I were to say that myself, because I would see myself mature when I was 19, but it's just that I was still naive and I still have much to learn about certain things, so I wasn't sexually much. So I ended up messing up and I ended up betraying her trust. So instead of just go outright tell her, instead of outright telling her that, okay, I need to stop this, blah blah. So I ended up betraying her trust, and she doesn't talk to me anymore to this day. And because of that, I decided, so you know what? Let me just end this whole friendship beneficiary before things get worse. So I end up ending it. So I end up ending that. So I ended that friendship beneficiary with my next door neighbor. Right? And of course, we're still great friends. You know, the next door neighbor. All the time. So at least I saved that friendship. At least I saved that friendship. Because I learned from that mistake and handled this one better. Alright? So when I came to the States, I already said to myself, I'm not gonna deal with this shit. Like, no friendship benefits, no try to get no sexual encounters. It has to be in a relationship with one female and one female. So I had to mature myself, I have to carry myself more appropriate now. Because, this is be basically making amends for my mistake. So at least hopefully when she sees who I am right now, that I'm mature, this is basically my apology to her. My apology to her, and this is my way of making to her by improving myself a bit more. Alright? Of course, when I said that I made that vow, I ended up getting my first relationship. Of course, that didn't work out because, outside interference, they had taken people taking advantage of her sensitivity, and she feeling rejected by the family, even though it was just one family member. I'm guessing in my mind, she's thinking, why would I try to be in a relationship when I have one person who is also a member of one family member, who is also a member in church, trying to breathe down our necks? I'm not gonna have so I can respect that, but I can see that as my karmic debt. I feel that was a karma ready to hit me. So I ended up being hurt. And I said to myself, okay, probably she felt that much hurt as well. So it's okay. Get the hurt out. Try to improve myself. Of course, my other relationship, which was my last relationship since now, that was worse than the next one. Because I ended up lowering my standards without realizing I was lowering my standards. And it got worse. But of course, I held up the courage and the will. Basically, my aggressive stride ended up being awakened. Well, the full, because I was already aggressive at that time after my first relationship. But I took my full aggressive stride. Right? The full power of my Aries zodiac was like fully unlocked, was fully unleashed. When I had the last straw, and I ended up leaving. But I could have left months ago. So I end up figuring, end up making a standard of myself using my first relationship as an example. Because my first relationship, she was what? She was intelligent. She was very feminine, submissive, and she was very cooperative. But karmic death was coming my way anyways. If it wasn't the case, I'm pretty sure I would still would have been with her. And if I'm being honest with you right now, if she were to come into my DMs as of right now and say, you know, photos kind of messed up in the past, you think things start out because, whatever. Then I don't take her give a second chance because I didn't handle that. And she didn't handle that. We didn't left on bad terms with each other. These next because, people were tripping. And now that I'm pretty much by myself, kind of, I can't take her at the same time, and then she could have moved up here. Once I get back on place, and it would be great. But it's not a big deal. These are nothing but lessons to be. So I think I got all of that calm and depth out of the way. Right? Because I've learned my lesson, I have matured. I think I matured by a lot over those years of experiences. So now it's like I'm kind of like work on yourself. And make on yourself. Nice. Some days you become something like I'll let go of it. That's fine. But if not, I'll just keep it to 30 and then you have like reflections. But the real question is, if you're going to Jamaica right now and you have the opportunity to have some fun, would you take it? I mean, sure, I guess. Because it's not like I'm gonna get into opinions, alright? Because I'm more sexually mature. So, Mike, cut the music. Can you hear me better now? I mean, you better, because I can hear myself quite fine. Okay, good. Alright, so, as I was saying, if, as I said before, I was to myself, if the question is, if I'm going to Jamaica right now and I had the opportunity to have some fun, would you take that fun? And I would say that's fine, because since I'm more sexually matured, I would say yes. Because it's been a while. It's been a long while. It's been 2 years now since I've been in a relationship. So, been 2 years since I've been in sexual interactions. Because to me, it's not really a big deal. It's not a big deal. Some people may feel a bit, some guys will feel a bit miserable at this time. But for me, that's not fine because I've been without it for like 9 years. So, so if I were to get some, even if it's from a known friend that just look at me and just see me as attractive, I just wanna see what sex would be like with me or something. Yeah, I will take it. That's fine. It's not a big because my body count is still pretty low. It's 4. 4 is my body count. 4. Would have been number 5 if my first relationship stayed longer because I was respecting her time to wait because she was because it was been her first time, But she wanted to wait and wanted and I respected that. Right? And I waited. So no problem. It could have been 5, but it's 4. My body count is 4. And if any guys want to say, oh, that's low, how could you call yourself a man on alpha when your body count is 4? You should be thankful. That's because I chose not to, you dumbass. You have to understand that actual alphas, are sexually disciplined, not sexually reckless. So I was sexually disciplined enough to just keep my stiff at 4. Because when my first relationship fall out, I kept myself sexually disciplined. I didn't get in a relationship for 2 years. Granted, within those 2 years, and that time, I think the year after that relationship went south, I ended up meeting with my friend, my best friend again, in Orlando. And we're just like, fuck it. Since we're here, and since we're at a hotel, and since we slept over, about might as well just get on and whatever and be done with it. But I spent 2 years with a relationship. Then when I went to the next one, which was toxic, and I left. August is gonna mark the second year that I've been without a relationship since I left the relationship. So basically, I would give myself 2 years before doing any type of interaction. Alright? It was not because I wasn't game related. I could have, if I wanted to, I could have gotten some chicks in Miami before. Because some people in the class and I was working on them was ready to have some. Was ready to get some. There was an Asian couple, Asian chick, no, Asian chick got into my dick, even though she was married. And I was like, no, I'm doing this right now. There was an Asian at walk, there was Asian I reached at Walmart. Then one man, but I was like, no, because we're in a relationship. That's a Jamaican. I don't want to get myself caught in the crossfires. Especially that's your baby daddy, so nope. My mic again. Hold Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, better now. So as I was saying, yeah, there was one Haitian chick that was working at Walmart that wanted to rape my ass, and basically, yeah. So they want to deal with all that baby daddy mama drama. So no. And there were others that want to go on a date. Oh, she's Haitian. I met. She's Haitian. It was a time when I was in Florida. It was a time when I was in Florida, and I was working Walmart, and that was shortly after, me and my first relationship had a fallout. Okay, so I didn't want to go into that because, granted, if she was single, fine. I would have been like, take me if you want to. That's fine. Need time and place. Would have been ready. I would have been prepared. I would have been like, I am fully prepared. I am 100% ready for this. Would have been like that if she was single. Hell, would have been I would have been clapping cheeks in certain areas all the way at work. Especially that time when we had the blackout at this blackout at Walmart when the generator stopped working. Hell, I could have been doing it in front of the managers and they wouldn't even know. Cause it was that dark. There was so many places that we could have gone. Especially the ones that the managers won't bother to look if they were looking for associates that were shirking up work. Cut and all of that. But she had a baby daddy, so that was already off limits. It was obvious that she wanted. I mean, at least I got a kiss from her. You know, at least I got a kiss from her that came out of nowhere. At least I got a kiss from her. Gave me a full mouth on kiss out of nowhere. So yeah, and of course, as much as I was trying to get away, you know, it's whatever. Because I was giving up that power, because I was confident. Because I commanded respect. I commanded attention. Of course, I went. That also goes for the people at the store as well, other than her, because I talked to a lot of the cashiers. Because where I worked, in able where I worked at there was this particular apartment called apartment 82. They call it, I guess, where I'll be stocking the registers. So of course, I talked with some females there, and there was one Haitian female that was fine, man, fine, boobs, boobs fine, ass fine, body fine, face fine. I could have gotten with her because she didn't mind going on a date. She didn't mind going on a date with me. Asian woman, Haiti woman story was funny as well. Yes, it was because I was like, good Lord of mercy. And it's funny that the first person that wanted me after my relationship was a Haitian woman, and then the next one, when I was at work, when I was at the call center, was a Haitian woman. And I'm like, come to think of it, there was another Haitian that was kind of semi interested, but I was like, nah, no, 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 no. Like I had all these options, and I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure my toxic relationship with that crazy girlfriend, crazy ex, must have realized that, and she must have felt threatened because they were all good looking compared to her. Now that I think about it, now I can understand why she was. Hmm, hmm. Especially that Jamaican who mostly wear the afro hair. I could have gotten with her if I wanted to because she mostly wear natural hair. Besides the lashes, she always have her lashes on done or something. But she was a good. She had a great body. I would have gotten with her too if I had made the effort. But the thing is that I wasn't putting any effort. She came, the crazy ex came to me because in my mindset, I was trying to just go to work, get my money, go home. Because at that time, I wasn't looking at relationship in the workplace because, relationship in the workplace is usually a big no-no. But I tolerated that. I decided to make an exception because I was like, you need some companionship, blah, 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 blah. What a mistake I did. But as I said, those are lessons. But to be honest with you, I could have gotten with something else. I was like, God damn it. All I had to do was like, hey, you wanna go on a date? The other said yes. I just had to pick one because one of them wanted to go on a date with me. Of course, I just had to tell her that I was in a relationship. I could have just simply just tried to sneak. I could have just, man, because I was so mature, even when she cheated on me, I was so mature that I decided to just leave it alone. I could have just had all these options and say, you know what, let me just cheat on her back. I was just so mature. I was so mature. Of course, she was ungrateful, so whatever. Ah, it's just one of those things that you had to look back and be like, damn, all those options that were better than her actually. But I try to be there. You know what the problem with me? Even when I was getting more aggressive, and so I still try to play the superhero. That's a problem. That was the problem. I tried to play the superhero. That was my problem. That was my problem. Captain Sable. That was my problem. That was my problem. If I didn't decide to be a superhero and be Captain Saberho, I could have been like, oh, no, no. I could have been like, oh, I could have broken up with her the same day she me and just be like, I just don't care what she says, even when she's at work. She can go make a scene all she wanted. I just would don't care. And if her friends, if we decide to make a scene and her friends come to and be like, da 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 da, I'll be like, you do know, you do know that she cheated on you, right? And they'd be like, oh, okay, okay. You don't need to. All right, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more, Rashawn, because they respect me. They respect me more than they will respect her. Cause I was like, she cheated on me. Cause they know how I am, and she know the kind of person I am. And matter of fact, they'll be end up. Matter of fact, I would be surprised if her friends were also competing. They were just watching to see how this relationship lasts, just to see if okay, at least one of them might be trying to compete and be like, okay. Because if I just look at some of the people, some of my friends who were single at the time, I would have gotten that before she ended up going in a relationship. So it's like, damn. It said be the fisherman. They're playing. Yes, yes. I just need to be the fisherman. But you know me. As I said before, I'm just gonna do the same thing as I did back when I was 19. I will still be the aggressive type, but it's just at this time, I'm not as naive as I was at 19. I'm just more aggressive. I take control of the situation. I can now take control of the situation to the point where one person might be trying to be chatty up in my ears, and I had to say one thing and they just shut up. This happened before. This happened before. It has happened before. That's why I'm very confident in saying that Yeah, I can now control whatever situation I'm in, especially regarding to females. So, so yeah, I would just do the same time I was 19, just by just not paying attention to them, basically. Paying attention to some of them. I would talk to them, but I'm just gonna be like, you know, be like, not really that interested. Like, and I say like, look, what you do is not really that important to me. So if you think I have the hearts for you, if you think that I have the hearts for you, no, I just don't. You see how quickly they will come, they'll try to come in. Especially if I go and date more of them, and I will take control of the situation. You know, I'll be the 100% man. You know, of course I'll be the one to be the first hand, but then I will say the choice is yours. Like I'll be like, look, you see, at this point in time, I'm looking. I'm interested in relationship, yes, but but here's the thing: I date to marry. That's always been my thing. I don't need to waste time. I don't need to so basically one night stand. I'm gonna be a one night stand. I'm gonna be the sex buddy. All right. I need to marry. All right. Because I make investments in what I do. All right. So I value my time as much as I value my money. So, if you want to be in a relationship, you want to make this long term, you want to be my lifetime partner in crime, go for it. But if not, we can just go our separate ways and pretend this never even happened. Pretend this conversation never even happened. Because I don't like to waste my time. Just like I don't like to waste my money. The choice is yours. Right? I control the situation. I control the relationship. I control access to the relationship and marriage, basically. So the choice is your choice whether or not you want to take take the man to a man. Grab the brass ring. Your choice has no identity whatsoever. Yes? Fine. No? Fine. I'll just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Alright, you save time that way. I'm gonna say it just like that. Well, not completely, because that's a little bit too long, but you know what I mean. Alright? You gotta be not gonna be the fisherman, but I'm gonna be like the master, well, I'm just gonna be the master hand, where I just control where the conversation is going. Oh yes, I'm that confident in my abilities. Very confident in my abilities. Because my abilities have improved over time with age. And I believe it has improved tremendously since that fateful day when I was 19 when the heavens blessed me. I'm pretty sure that the heavens will bless me one more time. But I feel like they're saying, well, I feel like the heavens will say, Roshan, you have no idea if they are built to that. You don't need you don't need us to drop one chord. You have the power to control that yourself. So So for now, just gonna do my workouts. So far, I've been doing some mini workouts at home. This week, this week coming, I'm going to the gym next door, the gym across the road, and each and every day, what I'm gonna do, because I'm making plans, what I'm gonna do is that anytime I come from work, um, anytime I come from work, I think I'll just bring a bag. Just gonna bring a bag with me over, and that bag will be a change of clothes. Alright? I don't necessarily need to take a shower just yet because I'm gonna be sweaty anyways at the gym. I don't get sweaty after that because work. I don't know. I don't really get hot very easily when I'm working, so I don't need so much. But I'll bring a change of clothes, my gym clothes. So when I come from work, I'll spend 30 minutes of my time, 30 to 45 minutes of my time in the gym each and every day. Just 30 minutes, just 30 minutes each and every day, doing the necessary workouts. Because reason for 30 minutes because some of the workouts it's not really that extensive. I just need to work on my arms and the abdomen area. I just need to work on those alone. Alright? Because I'm already fit. Right? Just been working my arms. My arms just need to be slightly big. Doesn't need to be big. Doesn't need to be big like what Daniel's trying to do. It doesn't have to be big like what Daniel's trying to do. It's probably going arms are probably going to be as big as Jacob's right now. Because I don't want it to be big to the point it looks awkward because I have small hands. Because it's just can't really cheat. Like you can't really influence muscle of your hands and your hands to muscle because small hands and big hands is more situations. There's nothing to do with weight or whatever. So I had to make my arms big, but at the same time I have to compensate for the small hands. So it doesn't look weird. Imagine your arms as big as a Hulk, but your arms are tiny. That looks freaking weird. Can you imagine that? Exactly. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna just take a batch right? Yeah. Yes, I think that's Alright, I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, what was I gonna say now? Yeah, the Jamaican trip. I definitely need to get a fresh cut again. The plan was to just grow up my hair again and try to get it get it twisted as locks. But I think it's best to have a fresh cut, a low wind up cut. Alright, best wind up cut and stuff. I trim my own hair just to because I had to learn to trim my own hair during this pandemic. Actually, no, I learned it when I was still in Miami. When I got when I started, let me just get a razor because at that time I didn't want to spend any money on the barber because I can't be able to spend $15 all the time into the barber. So I decided to trim over here and do the occasional barber from time to time if I want to change up my look a little bit. To have a more refined look. But I just mostly trim. Yes, I am that much. So yeah, just get some fresh cut. I guess on Tuesday since this is my day off. But yeah, as of right now, as you already know, trying to raise funds for the Jamaica trip. That's expensive for Jamaica trip. Pretty much extra cash for Jamaica trip. Um, I think I don't really need it, but it's much appreciated. Because once I get those extra expenses on top, extra money on top of the money that I'm doing for Jamaica, would have been much better. Because I'm going to Jamaica for two things, right? One, which is one of the reasons why I'm coming to Jamaica a bit early than the rest of the. I might hold on. Justin, one, two, three. Hold on. Testing. Testing. One, two, three. Alright, testing, testing. Nice. That delay on my stream though is longer than usual. I think I must have changed the delay settings or something. But anyways, so since I'm going to Jamaica earlier, I wanted to see if I can go on a nice hotel for 2 3 days. 2 3 days. And of course, I'm gonna be going with a friend. It's not technically a date, well, because it was just me. It was because originally the original plan, which was the plan that was from a year ago, but it didn't work out. But the original plan was to just have a nice little vacation, little bit of me time. But of course, I was talking to my friend at that time, and I said, "Oh, you want to come with me?" And she said yes. So I was like, "Okay." And since she wants to spend time because we're only really seeing things, because she wants to spend time with me, and I'm the kind of guy, you know, if she's gonna feel that type of attraction when she see me in presence than just see me in just video chat or whatever. Especially she don't want to see how you will feel when she see me in person, to feel my overall presence. Basically. Because it's obvious text is not good. That's true. Physical interaction will give you a good feel of genuine what type of person that you need to be with, and yeah, that is good. So she's smart. I can appreciate that smart intelligence. So she wanted to talk about it because she went to it's been a while since she went to have a nice vacation because she's been stressed out. She's been going through a lot of shit. So she's been to be better. And of course, so we can I can see in a way we can see this as a date and a time to just spend on this vacation. So it's a win-win. It's killing two birds with one stone basically. And of course it doesn't hurt that we're going to spend time together eating eating at the hotel, make it seem like oh we're going to be on a nice restaurant or something and spend some quality time together in bed. So that works out. And of course the second reason about grace for every summer trip, which is the following week after. If it's a new palace is real nice. Yeah, it's real nice. I've been my eye on it, thinking of going that place. So seems like a better option. And quite cheaper than me going to it. But yeah, guys, it's always because it's good to be in the all-inclusive hotels in Jamaica because it's mostly because you can eat as much as you want and whatever, so you can eat as much as you want without worrying about any extra expenses. So yeah, hopefully that works out. But if they don't get the points, That's just if I don't get the funds from streaming, then it might be a little bit difficult for me to do that. It's still possible for me to do it, but it's just gonna be more difficult. To the point where I'm gonna be like, you know what? I want to just wait until the relationship is over and just go on a simple date. I can go on a hotel nice weeks for another time. No, I could bring her with me and spend while we're spending time with the doggies and so, but it depends. It depends on the situation. Most likely, me bringing her might not even happen because whatever. So between this month and July, hopefully it will all work out. Hopefully, if not, I ain't bugging. I ain't bugging. Oh jeez, I just got a text. Damn. I'm so. Oh my god. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Oh well, I should pay more attention to my background when I'm streaming. I need to multitask a little bit. That's my problem. You're a dumbass. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just working some stuff in the background. But yeah. So I'm working at some expenses, but information, information, information. Trying to see if I can go to this stream because I'm going to oh, whatever you like. Yeah. Oh, damn. Fight is starting right now. If I'm talking about Mega Choice, I'm like, hold on, Mega Choice. Okay. Maybe I should just be a little bit louder. Anyways, you see, when my mic is going like this, I guess it's a good time. Or if my audio is going this, because I guess it might be too much interference. I guess it's a good time. I guess it's a good time to practically end the stream because obviously I streamed a bit late. I don't stream a little bit late, and I don't want to go in a bit longer because I do have stuff to do and prepare for the next stream, which is going to be much longer because the day after that's going to be my day off. Then on my day off after I got my super fresh cut and whatever, then I need to go full steam ahead trying to grind, grind, and get some. There it is. That is the Smash. Somebody when it's playing Smash. Let's play Smash. Let's play the Daylight. Let's play the. Oh yes, Shiny Hunt as well. Shiny Hunt as well. Alright, so I'm going to do that Shiny Hunt Monday. So that means I'm going to be streaming. This is really the yeah, probably get it. Monday. Monday I am going to be grinding. Right? So Monday will be Shiny Hunt. Okay, when the Shiny Hunt charge. Tuesday is gonna be mostly Smash and then Daylight. So on Monday it's gonna be 7 o'clock. Right? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, 7:30. Shiny Hunt, 5 hours. Okay? Shiny Hunt, 5 hours. Right? You give yourself 5 hours to get through my Shiny Hunt. That's basically the entire stream. Then Tuesday, since I'm supposed to be up here, then it's my day off. Night stream at 7 o'clock, but I'm gonna night stream early. I stream early, like around 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna stream a bit longer. As a matter of fact, yeah, 5 to 8 hours is going to 5 to 8 hours. Or 5 to 8 hours is going to be the norm with me. What the 12-hour streams or more 12 or more streams, that has to be incentivized. Like I have to be incentivized to even do those longer streams. So that is going to be how I do shit. So 5 hour streams on a regular day, and on my days off, it's mostly gonna be 5 to 8 hour streams starting at 12. That's how I'm gonna structure my day. That's how I'm gonna structure my day. Cause since oh you didn't hear me? Alright, I'm going to DM you because I realize there's nothing really wrong with the mic per se. It's mostly just this mic doesn't come by noise cancellation. So it reached a point where the other shit is overlapping. A lot of shit is in the background. A lot of shit is overlapping in the background. So it's kinda cause problems. But let me fix it a little bit. Can you hear me better now? Okay, so as I was saying, so Monday, if it's a regular day where I had to, if I'm working and whatnot, if I have work and I have work next day and whatever, it's most gonna be a 5 hour stream and whatever. But on my days off, I can't tell you what my days off are because my days off are very flexible. It'll be 5 to 8 hours. Alright? Because, this is grind week. Each and every week is gonna be grind week. So on a regular day, regular work day, 5 hours, do my shiny hunts and whatever. Alright? Do my shiny hunts. Once on my days off and I do 5 to 8 hours, maximum 8 hours because I will start at 2 o'clock on my days off. On my days off, it's gonna be 8 hours because I'm gonna start streaming at 2 o'clock. But on a regular day, when I have work the next day or so, I'll stream for 5 hours. Alright? 5 hours. So that'll be most of a shiny hunting. I can't tell which days are because the schedule is very flexible. All I have to say is on those regular days, just catch me between the hour because I'll start at 7 o'clock. I was gonna start those type of streams at 7 o'clock. Alright? Work days. I always gonna start those work days at 7 o'clock because I need time to rest. 7 o'clock. But I said days off, 2 o'clock. 8 hours. Mostly gonna be playing Smash, Ended by Daylight. Cause those are the games. Because those are the two type of games where you are most familiar with where you can do the challenges. Right? I don't know any other game that you could do a challenge with other than Pokemon, Smash, and Dead by Daylight. I mean, I do have Mortal Kombat, but I'm not very good at Mortal Kombat. I have Mario, I have Naruto, Ninja Storm 4. I just recently downloaded. I had the game before. I had the game before. I recently downloaded. I'm sure you're familiarized with that game as well because you watch Naruto. So I have this game as well. So if you want me to play online and that, I can do that as well. Yeah. So so I'll be playing some of these multiplayer games. I'll be playing on those 8 hours. I'll be playing. I should re-download Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I've been a while since I've played this shit. Can I download this now without me have to sacrifice any memory? I might need to get a new memory card. Don't give me no shit. No Smash challenges are behind us. Those are usually fun. If you have to come up with a new challenge, fine. But we don't. Okay, Naruto. Fine then. Fine. I can do Naruto. Although I don't know what Naruto on Naruto Ninja, I don't know what Ninja Storm 4 online is like. Okay, I don't know what it's like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be flipping chaotic. Well, so I'm not technically that good at Warzone because I don't like bat. I guess it's because I don't like battle royales in general. Because I like the old Call of Duties where it's like team death matches. I do very good at team death matches and free for alls to an extent. So yeah, I do play Warzone. Yes, yes. But if you want me to play it, that's fine. But don't expect any type of riveting gameplay where you can just put in a challenge where I can just easily get some wins and put money in it. It's just not gonna work. You'll be wasting your time. Oh, I can download Mario Kart. Nice. I can go back to play Mario Kart again. It's been 2 years now. Damn. No, it's been a year. No, it's been 2 years since I played Mario Kart. Shit. So yeah, now it's in the storm. I have Mortal Kombat. Of course, I have Warzone. We have the Pokemon for the Shiny Challenge. I need to play Sword Art Online again. It's been a while. Mm-hmm. But I'm not very good at Mortal Kombat because I feel like online is getting very toxic to the point it's like stupid. But it's fine, I guess. I guess that's something I need to practice on, really. Because if I can play Terry Bogard pretty well, and Terry Bogard requires inputs and shit, and since Mortal Kombat 11 has simplified the inputs a bit now, I've simplified input controls to make it play similar to how, let's say, Terry Bogard when it comes to play using inputs, but you just need to press more buttons now. I guess I can play a little bit Mortal Kombat. I just need to find the right. I just need to be more aggressive in that game because in that game in Mortal Kombat, the opponent's trying to be more aggressive than you. So you need to out aggressive the other player. It's not like Smash where you can be aggressive and this person is playing defensive as well. It just doesn't work. But Rashawn, people play defensive in Modern. Yes, but it's not like they can run away like they do in Smash. They can't do that shit. It's a closed area where there's one side and the next side, and the only way you go to the next side is a jump over the person. But it's not. But you're gonna get rocked if you try to jump over the other person. If you're trying to do that troll shit, that doesn't work. All the defensive shit that people play in Smash does not work in games like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Blaze Blue. Oh, I also have Blaze Blue. If you're familiar with that game, Blaze Blue. But yeah, those are the games I have that we can go back to playing. Because I need to have more variety. That's why I downloaded Mortal Kombat and Ninja Storm. Need to have more variety. I know I have Mario Kart, so that brings in more variety. So yeah, do I have old school Nintendo games? Hold on a second. Um, if you're talking about old school Nintendo games on Nintendo Online, yeah. I mean, I have these games available. So Nintendo Online gives you access to some of the old school games. Right now, it is NES and Super NES games. I know Nintendo is kind of taking their time to trickle in all of their NES and Super NES library before they move on to okay, let's give them the 64 games now. But yeah, Nintendo Online give me access to some of the old school Nintendo games, but it's mostly NES and Super NES games for now. But yeah, I enjoy the plans for what I'm gonna do from now on till end of July. Because once you reach August, that's the time where you're supposed to be preparing to go. So that's why I said July, up until end of July. Once you touch August 1st, that's the time you should be like preparing to go. Get your bags packed, get some extra change of clothes or whatever. Get some extra clothes, get some new clothes and maybe new shoes or whatever and whatnot. Get stuff packed, get stuff packed, making sure your documents are in order. So up until July, end of July, to get this done. To get this thing to reach the goal, because it said 55 days ago. Yeah, 55 days. Gotta make it count. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. I was hoping to present to the stream, but I'm guessing they're not planning on streaming. I'm guessing they're gonna have another podcast tonight. I don't know. They're gonna say anything. Right now, they're watching a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather and what's his face, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whoever his name is. So I need to go and check that out as well before the fight ends. So yeah, thank you guys for coming to the stream. Much appreciated. Tomorrow is grinding season. Yeah, but I want to. Yeah, I know it's a stupid match, but I want to see where things goes. But as I said, tomorrow grinding time. Alright? For the stream and for my body. Because I'll be going to the gym as well. Yeah, going to the gym. From going to the gym from tomorrow to July. Because yes, I'm doing the mini workouts to keep myself fit and gain a little bit of muscle development, but now it's time to go to the gym. But actually, the gym time is actually Friday. Gym time is actually Friday. Yes. But Saturday, Monday, grind time. Grind time, grind week, grind month, grind season. Yeah? Thank you for coming to the stream. And once again, for the people who are new here, people who are still watching, please sure to leave a follow. Alright? And hit the notification button so you can be notified when I start streaming. Very much appreciated. And of course, if you are looking forward to Valkyrie, the Valkyrie hot tub stream that will be coming this Saturday. They come this Saturday. It's gonna be on Empress Now's channel on Twitch. So the link is right here, so you can just go ahead and follow already and turn notification so that you don't miss it when it comes on Saturday. We'll also be look forward to see your streams during the week as well, so you can keep yourself updated. You know, support your sisters. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Much appreciated. See you tomorrow. Yeah, out.